morning, Grizzlies. Today is Thursday, March 24th. I'm Mr. Marshall.
And I'm Emily Zermena.
And here's what's going on at CHS today.
Students, if you are interested in running for class office or signing up for a commissioner position, please stop by room 65 or 67 during break or lunch. Election packets are due Monday, March 28th.
This year's talent show will be Monday, March 28th at 7 p.m. at East Campus in the amphitheater. Gates open at 6:30 p.m. and Central High School has some great acts for you to watch. Cost of admission is $5, cash at the door. Hope to see you there. Guess what's coming, Grizzlies? It's Chicken Week 2022, and this year's theme is Angry Chickens. That's right, we're celebrating spring sports and spring itself right before we go off to our spring break. If you want one of these shirts, come by room 67 for pre-sales. If not, I'm only ordering 100, and if you don't get one, you'll be left out. $10 cost, $5 off with each ASB. Hey, teachers that are running for the Chicken King and Queen, don't forget to get your video promo into Mr. Marshall so you can be the next Chicken King and Queen. Chicken Week, it's coming up in 3 weeks.
Career Center. Students, pay attention because here are some important announcements. First is FAFSA news, and wow, it's good. Great news for those of you who are not able to complete the FAFSA financial. Our deadline has been extended. You now have until Friday, April 1st to complete the FAFSA application. Mrs. Hope in the Career Center is happy to help you complete it, or you can just stop by the Career Center to pick up an instructional packet. The FAFSA is the application you will need to fill out in order to qualify for any financial aid, whether it be a grant, a loan, or a tuition fee waiver. It all starts with FAFSA. Come into the Career Center to get details on what you need to apply.
Second, make sure you are checking the College and Career website for both East and West campuses, as well as College and Career Google Classroom Code. To find available scholarships, there are currently alumni scholarships available from all our Central Unified Elementary and Middle Schools. The deadline for those scholarships is this Friday. Some of the school scholarships do not have any applicants yet. Check the website today and apply for some free money.
Club news! The Photo Club is having a photo contest. The theme is, what does happiness look like to you? Alright, get those photo moments ready and submit them to Miss Cheeks in the library.
This is your BSU President, Cameron Owens, letting you guys know Thursday, March 24th, we have a meeting in room 15 at lunch. Hope to see you guys there.
Hey, Grizzlies, need a place to hang out? The NAMI Club is having social hour. We're in room 14. Why? For a place to hang out. And it continues every Tuesday and Thursday at lunch. NAMI Club, come and hang out, play some games. It might be something just for you. Sports news, boys volleyball versus Clovis West at Clovis West. Start time Frosh, 3:30 p.m. JV 4:30 p.m. Varsity 6 p.m. Release time 11:30 a.m. from Central High School. 11:45 from East. Leave time 12 p.m. from CHS. 12:15 from East.
Badminton versus Clovis West at Central East. Start time 3 p.m. Release time 1:30 p.m. Central High School. 1:45 East. Leave time 1:30 CHS shuttle.
Boys tennis versus Clovis East at Central East. Start time 3 p.m. Release time 1:30 p.m. CHS. 1:45 p.m. East. Leave time 1:35 CHS shuttle.
Boys golf versus Clovis at Belmont Country Club. Start time 2 p.m. Release time 11:45 a.m. Leave time bands 12:15 Central High School and 12:30 East.
Unified basketball versus Buchanan at Clovis. Start time 3:30 p.m. Release time 11:45 a.m. Leave time 12:15.
My name's Steve Rosenfield, and I'm a photographer from Boston, Massachusetts. You know, I grew up with a single mom until I was age 13, and kind of had, weekend visits with my dad. I remember going into the Plymouth House of Correction every Sunday, running into the room and seeing my dad and giving him a big hug. It never really had an effect on me, or at least I never really thought it did. I was growing up being a typical guy, being real macho, not sharing my insecurities, my vulnerabilities. I purchased a house, I had a really good job, and I was kind of making my way toward a successful life. But what I didn't realize is that I was very unhappy. You know, I just felt numb. I wasn't communicating with friends or family. So I realized that what I was doing in my life wasn't working. So I figured I had to do something different. I started to journal and writing my feelings down and just writing anything that came to my mind. And I find myself getting really emotional. It kind of made me question myself, what's going on with me? Why am I getting so emotional? I realized that the more I shared with myself, the more I started to be free and to feel more comfortable with myself. So I wanted to take that to my friendships and to my family and really share who I really was, to allow myself to be vulnerable and share my insecurities and things that bothered me. I started talking to my family and sharing things with my friends that I wouldn't normally share before, things about my father, things about why I felt kind of alone or, whatever I was going through. So as I started to share my insecurities and my vulnerabilities with friends and family, I noticed that they started sharing theirs with me. They felt safe and secure in allowing me to hear what was going on with them because I was sharing what was going on with me. And it created this really incredible bond between, my friends and my family, and things started to change from that point on. So I created the What I Be project. I wanted to create something that was different, something that could be viewable on social media, something that could connect to as many people as possible. It was a project basically that started with 10 or 15 of my friends just getting together one by one and talking about different insecurities that they had. We would basically have them sit in front of the camera. I would take a really nice tight headshot with Sharpie written across their skin, with any specific words that kind of had to do with their insecurities. So we put the first image up on Facebook, and that's when the project all started. Pretty soon, we had 35, 85, and then eventually 500 people involved in the project. It rapidly grew, and people all over the country were contacting me and seeing how to get involved. It was something that I never thought would work. The process was showing people that it was okay to have insecurities. It was okay to show your vulnerabilities. We all struggle, and we all go through our daily life with things that we're hiding. And we're afraid to show them because we're afraid that people are going to judge us and make fun of us. What the project has done is it's shown we can be ourselves. We can tell our story, and people will be accepting. People will understand. Share yourself. Tell your story. Don't let anybody else tell it for you. I challenge you to grab a notebook, a Post-it note, or even write it on your skin in a Sharpie. Share your insecurity, and don't let it take control of you.
Please stand for the flag salute. Ready, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Today's weather is sponsored by our golf team. For today's a high of 86, a low of 55. Another record high, Grizzlies. Make sure you drink a lot of water today and have a great day. The dad joke of the day. There are two goldfish in a tank. One turns to the other and says, "Hey, do you know how to drive this thing?"
That's all the news we have today for you, Grizzlies. And remember to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at CentralHS_. I'm Emily Zermeno.
And I'm Mr. Marshall. And we will see you later.